053-068. I'm student of Economic Education in Padang State University. This video I made to complete my assignment in Economic Learning Planning course with lecture Miss Tri Kurniawati SPDM. Good morning, class. How is it today? Oh, good. I'm also good. Before we start our study this morning, let us pray first. Pray according to their respective religion and praying start. Praying is finished. Okay, before entering the lesson, I will check attendance first. Bintang, you look excited today, Bintang. Putra, Fajar, Melanie, Rindu, and Wiwi. Good, all present on this day. Okay, today we will discuss about monetary policy and fiscal policy. In this material, what we will discuss the definition of monetary policy, the objective of monetary policy instrument, the definition of fiscal policy, the objective of fiscal policy, and fiscal policy instrument. So, last week I asked all of you to read on this topic. So, who can explain what monetary policy is? Please raise your hand. Okay, Vivi, please. Good. Anybody else can explain? Please raise your hand. Okay, Fajar, please. Okay, that's right, Fajar. Monetary policy is a policy imposed by monetary authorities to regulate the amount of money in circulation with the aim of increasing economic growth, stabilizing price, and improving economic performance. The purpose of this monetary policy is to increase economic growth. The function of monetary policy is the first, maintain economic stability, the second, maintain price stability, and the third, increase job opportunities, and the last is to improve the balance of trade and payment. Okay, next the types. Then there are two types of monetary policy, namely fake money policy and easy money policy. Rindu, please explain what is fake money policy. Okay, right. Thank you, Rindu. This fake money policy is a policy of reducing the money supply. This policy is carried out when the economy experiences inflation. While the easy money policy is a policy of increasing the money supply. This policy is carried out when the economy is in recession or depreciation. Then there are instruments in monetary policy. You can see the PowerPoint that I show. There are 5 monetary policies that we will discuss as seen in the PowerPoint. The first instrument is open market operation. Open market operation is one of the policies of the central bank by trading securities on the money market, namely in the form of bond, Bank Indonesia certificates, and money market securities. If the central bank intends to reduce of money supply, like contractive monetary policy or tight money policy, it is done by selling securities, like open market selling. On the other hand, if the amount of money in circulation is increased, or expansionary monetary policy or easy money policy, it is done by buying securities. It is open market buying. The objective of this market operation are: the first is to influence the money supply. First is to influence the money supply, either to enlarge or expand or reduce or contract the money supply. The second is to achieve and maintain price stability or the value of the rupiah, and the third is encourage investment growth. Next, the second is discount policy. Discount policy is a policy of increasing or decreasing the amount of money circulating in the community in increasing or decreasing interest rates by the central bank. The main purpose of the discount policy is to facilitate the liquidity of public money. Discount politics plays a role of controller of the community economy activities in order to create equity in the economic field. And the third is the minimum reserve ratio. Minimum reserve ratio is the amount of cash that bank must have in their vault or at the nearest central bank. According to deposit made by customer, this requirement a central bank regulation that stipulates the minimum amount each bank must hold. Next, the minimum statutory reserve is generally determined by the central bank to be no less than a certain percentage of the total deposit obligation owned by commercial bank to their customers. The fourth is the maximum credit. The maximum credit limit. The maximum credit limit is the maximum amount of funds that a bank can lend to a particular borrower. And the last is moral persuasion. Monetary policy carried out by central bank in order to achieve its goal, namely controlling the money by controlling the money supply by giving a moral approach to the public how to treat the money they have. Okay, for the discussion of monetary policy has been complete. Before we continue the discussion to fiscal policy, does anyone want to ask about monetary policy? If you want to ask, please raise your hand. Okay, if not, I think that's enough for monetary policy. We will continue with fiscal policy. For a discussion of fiscal policy, please discuss the material with each group and don't forget to submit the result of the group discussion. Now, I give you time to discuss. Okay, the discussion time is up. I will briefly explain about fiscal policy. Please pay attention to the result of the discussion that you have made. Fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is adjustment policy in the field of government expenditures and revenue to improve economic condition. Then, objective of fiscal policy are first, improving economic condition like increasing GDP and economic growth. Second, strive for job opportunities and reduce unemployment. Third, maintaining the stability of price in general, and then there is the function of fiscal policy, namely allocation function, distribution function, stabilization function, and development function. Have you searched for an explanation during the group discussion? Okay, if it's done, do you understand with the explanation? Oh, okay. If you don't understand, then I will explain to you about the function of fiscal policy. The first function is allocation. The so-called allocation function is when the state budget is allocated for the purpose of reducing unemployment and boosting research, as well as increasing the efficiency and effectiveness of the country's economy. And distribution function is when state police make budget policy fairly and with a sense of property. And stabilization function is when state police make a budget policy fairly and with a sense of property. And the last is development function. Development function to use to show economic growth. Okay, did you understand? Did you understand it? Are you understand? Are you understand, Wiwi? Okay. Okay, if you understand, then we will continue with instrument of fiscal policy. Instrument of fiscal policy. There are two instruments in fiscal policy, namely the tax system and budget politic. Can you repeat again? Okay, the tax system and budget politic. This tax system is the transfer existing resources in the household sector and the business work to the government sector through a collection mechanism without being obligated to provide direct compensation. Well, the political budget is divided into two, namely a balanced budget and an unbalanced budget. Balanced budget. Balanced budget is a balanced budget that refers to a budget that is adjust to economic condition or condition. This is so that in the long term, the budget can be balanced. And the unbalanced budget is also divided into two, namely deficit budget and surplus budget. Where the budget deficit is the expenditure budget is greater than the revenue budget, while the surplus budget is the revenue budget is greater than the expenditure budget. Okay, any question about our material today? If you want to ask about economic, about monetary policy or fiscal policy, please raise your hand. Okay, if not, I hope you all really understand about our material today. Please choose an example case, whether it is monetary policy or fiscal policy, so that you can better understand this material. And don't forget to read the next material. Okay, I close today's lesson. See you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.